Hey.
Well, you know what? The same God who broke the power of Dred Scott was that Supreme Court law that said that slaves had no rights in the courtroom, basically were dehumanized, in a sense. The same God who broke the power of Dred Scott, he wants to break the power of Roe v. Wade, which says that the child, the baby in the womb, is dehumanized and doesn't exist, and is not worthy of any recognition in the court of law.
Well,
The same God who dealt with that wants to deal with this issue today. And the deal is this: when we start to devalue and dehumanize the people that we can't see until the place they become optional, it's inevitable that the people that we can see, some of them will become marginal. That's why this issue is so key. So the same God who wept over Philando Castile and Tamir Rice, the same God who wept over them and wept over the 5 police officers who were killed in Dallas, is the same God who wept over Heather Heyer that was killed by a racist in a car in Charlottesville. And he's the same God who wept over the 17 people that died in Florida who innocently died. And he also is the same God who weeps over 60 million babies that have been aborted in this nation. He weeps over all the shedding of innocent blood. And so that's why this is so important. So there has to be a moral outcry to protect the least of these, because if we don't take care of the least of these, the rest of these will become marginal. So,
Will, for me, abortion wasn't anything that was on my radar. It wasn't important to me. Maybe you can relate to that. Maybe you say, well, it's just not my focus. God apprehended me and pulled me into a prayer movement for the ending of abortion. And it was in that place of prayer that God stirred my heart and connected these dots like you're talking about. He connected the dot of racism with the dots of abortion, and really what we're talking about is injustice.
Right.
God cares about injustice in the earth, and He's doing something about it. The moral outcry is a way for those of us that care about these issues to actually get engaged and to do something, to not just pray.
right.
Because what do we say? We say you can do more than pray, but you can't do anything until you've prayed. And so we're going to pray and we're going to engage. And so the moral outcry is a great way to do that.
Amazing. That's exactly right. So get involved and look forward to your involvement.